Microsoft 365 prices go up July 1st. You probably already knew that. But here's what you might not know. There are two deadlines, not one. May 4th is when Microsoft eliminates the free grace period on CSP subscriptions. Right now, if your annual subscription lapses, you get a buffer. After May 4th, that buffer's gone. Your subscription defaults to month at a premium, or it just stops. But honestly, the price increase isn't your real problem. Your problem is that you're probably on the wrong license mix. And once you renew at the new price, you're locked in. Here's what I see across 700 financial institutions. Almost nobody is on the right license for every user. You've got loan officers on E5 who only need E3, shared mailboxes burning full licenses, tellers on Business Premium when Frontline would work, executives on E3 who really need an E5, and they're buying expensive add-ons to fill that gap. But let me put it into numbers. E3 goes from $36 to $39. E5 goes from $57 to $60. Frontline F1 went up 33%. F3 went up to 25%. But Business Premium stays at $22. It didn't move. And here's the part that matters for your budget. If you're on month-to-month billing instead of annual, you're paying a premium on top of those numbers. A 200-seat institution on E3 month-to-month versus annual, that gap adds up to thousands of dollars a year. And after May 4th, if your annual lapses, you're on month-to-month automatically. This is what we've been doing for financial institutions for years. We call it a licensing recipe. The idea is simple. Not every person at your institution needs the same license. A teller doesn't need the same security tools as a CFO. Most institutions, they've got everyone on the same plan, usually an E3 or a Business Premium, and they're either overpaying or they're undercovered. Here's an example. A two-person credit union where everyone is on E3 at the new price, that's $93,600 a year. But if you put your 40 tellers on F3, keep 120 back office staff on E3, and move 40 compliance, IT, and executives into E5, you get better security coverage and it costs less than putting everyone on the same plan. And here's what makes this specific to financial institutions. E3 just got more interesting. Microsoft is bundling Defender for Office 365 Plan 1 and Intune Plan 2 into E3 starting this summer. Those used to be paid add-ons. That means E3 now includes email, threat protection, and advanced device management that your examiner wants to see. E5 is adding Security Copilot and the full Intune suite. For your compliance team, E5 also gives you Premium Audit with over a year of log retention inside risk management and risk-based conditional access. Those map directly to examination requirements. The recipe matters because it's not about finding the cheapest license. It's about matching the right security tier to the right role. Your examiner doesn't care what you pay. They care whether the controls are in place. Here's what we're doing right now. For the institutions that we serve, first, license audit. In the last 6 months, every time we've audited a financial institution's tenant, we've found waste. License assigned to users who left, shared mailboxes burning paid licenses, people on E5 who use about 20% of the features. Before you worry about price increases, clean up what you've already got. Second, we're helping clients lock in annual commitments before July 1st. Microsoft confirmed that you renew before July 1st, you keep current pricing for the full term. Some institutions are going to 36-month commitments through our CSP partnership for budget certainty. It makes sense. Third, the licensing recipe. We map every role in your institution to a right tier, not just cost optimization, compliance optimization. Because as a tier 1 Microsoft CSP, we don't just sell you the license, we configure the environment. Guardian gives you weekly visibility into what you actually deployed versus what you're supposed to have deployed. The license is the easy part. Configuration is where institutions get exposed. 80% of security exposures come from identity and credential misconfiguration. You can buy E5 for every user. If conditional access isn't configured correctly, your examiner is still going to find gaps. You got 2 deadlines. May 4th for the grace period change, July 1st for the price increase. Between now and then is your window to optimize. If you want us to run a license audit and build a recipe for your institution, what you're spending, what you could cut, what needs to move up, and whether your current configuration actually meets your compliance requirements, I've left a link in the description below, and you can sign up free of charge. It's a conversation, not a sales pitch. The full breakdown of every plan and every price is in the article linked below. I'm Justin Kirsch. Thanks for watching.